I think this is about how the Fallout show has been really good, and so it's helping with the games as well, which is like we talked about this on the podcast last week. So we'll see what he says.
Everybody, yesterday I promised a juicy Halo video, and I am a man of my word. Today, we are comparing the impact of the Fallout and the Halo TV shows on their respective franchises. Now, if you haven't seen the impact the Fallout TV show has had on the video games, I'm going to catch you up very quickly. On screen here is the Steam chart population of all of the Fallout games.
So, not only that, I don't know if he's going to show it, but on Xbox, the top 6 trending games last week, I think four out of the top 6 trending games last week were Fallout games. How crazy is that? That's what a good show can do for a game franchise.
And as you can see, because of the TV show, they've all gone through the roof. Fallout 4 had over 100,000 people on it. Fallout 76 had over 50,000 people on it. Even the really old Fallout games have all seen an increase in population. On the other hand, we have the Halo TV show. What sort of impact do you think the Halo TV show had on the overall game's population? Absolutely nothing. If you ever wanted a metric, a way to measure the success of the TV shows,
because the show isn't compelling, right? The Halo universe in the games is compelling and interesting and moving, right? The story and the world is something you're just like, whoa, this is like, there's something about this. Yeah, Fallout 3 is the best. What's up, Antar? So it's no wonder, like, when the show isn't compelling, why would anyone visit the games? Like, that is a obvious, no-brainer.
This is as black and white as you're ever going to get. The Fallout TV show is so popular that across the board, every single game, and I'll put up the Steam charts right now, they've all gone up in population. As a disclaimer, yes, I know, Halo is predominantly on Xbox. The Steam population only represents a certain majority of the overall population, but what it is good for is showing actual trends. For example, the Steam population on Halo Infinite has been consistently going down ever since 343 got rid of seasons. Season 4 doubled the population. Season 5 doubled the population. People were hopeful for the future of the game as many major issues were fixed, and the population reflected that. Fast forward to 2024 and we're getting these CU updates, and as I have said many times, calling an update a CU update does nothing for the marketing. It's not going to bring in any new people, and that is reflected in the graph.
No one's going to get it he's exactly right on this. No one's going to get excited about a content update, content pod. Like, you have to brand these things. You have to package these things, right? Like, people, like, no one cares when you, like, if you get a gift for someone, there's a reason you wrap it and you present it and you give it in a special way. Why? It shows that it's special. It has care behind it. And, like, these, like, oh, it's just a content, just pushing out a little content drop, content update. That's not going to get anyone excited, and it's definitely not going to bring anyone new back into the fold, back into the game. And so it's like, once they decided we're not doing seasons, we're not going to, like, do every 6 months a big presentation and do a special season, new, fresh thing. Look at Diablo 4. They, have consistent seasons, and it's a new thing, albeit sometimes some are not as good as others, and people have all their opinions, and sometimes it's not great or whatever, but at least it's like, all right, new season, and everyone comes back and checks it out. When you don't even have that, it's like, well, no one's even going to come back and check it out, so what are we even doing?
Showing the trend of the population on Steam. This was the same for the TV show. No major uptick in population. Compare it to the Fallout TV show. Huge upticks across the board. All of these new people who have never played Fallout in their lives enjoyed the TV show, so they tried out the game. Now, of course, you're going to ask me, Remy, why did one show succeed and the other didn't? And you guys can already answer this for me, but a majority of the population who watched the Halo TV show did not resonate with the story. The first season is absolutely horrible. People mainly hate watched it to see if the show was as bad as what people say.
Yes, you're right, Ko. The Halo TV show was not made by people who love Halo. That is a fact.
Majority of the population who watched the Halo TV show did not resonate with the story. The first season is absolutely horrible. People mainly hate watched it to see if the show was as bad as what people say it is.
Guilty.
The second season was a moderate improvement, but for a lot of people, just like Halo Infinite not having content when it first came out, people already had their minds up and nothing could be done to salvage it. It really goes to show what the TV show can potentially do to reinvigorate a game's population. Bethesda was also very smart as they put the games on sale to further incentivize purchases. Now, the reason why I said people didn't resonate with the Halo TV show is because I actually saw an uptick in my overall views as people were searching up the topic online on YouTube, but they weren't going to check out the game. That means they wanted to talk about the TV show, or at least express their views about how much they didn't like it. And because Halo as a topic was being searched more, Halo YouTubers got more recommendations. After going through the Steam charts graph for Halo Infinite, there really is no noticeable improvement in the population for the TV show. There might have been 1,000 or 2,000 extra people here and there, but compared to the seasonal updates that doubled the population, it was nowhere near that. As a very quick side note, I thought I would point this out. At this point in time on PC, Halo the Master Chief Collection is more popular than Halo Infinite. However, when you factor in the Xbox population, Halo Infinite is still at least 2 to 3 times more popular than the Master Chief Collection. I guess that's because the game is free to play, it's more easily accessible, and also you have to keep in mind it's newer, and that's reflected in the population. As of making this video, the Master Chief Collection is actually on sale for $10. You get 6 games for $10. Great value, pick it up. You're not going to be disappointed. I know a lot of people are going to ask, well, what's the overall population of
Halo Master Chief Collection is a disaster.
Halo Infinite then? And all I know is it's significantly less than the start of the year. I think peak concurrent players at the start of this year was 50,000 at peak across all platforms. If I take the Steam population and use it as a percentage and a fraction, compare that to the total population back in January, and then make a guesstimation as to what the population could be, it's around 35 to 40,000 concurrent players at peak. Now, why is this video important? And there's 2 reasons. Fallout 76 launched in such a broken way. It was terrible. The overall experience was a complete shambles. Halo Infinite launched in a much better state. And if a game like Fallout 76 can have the revival it has had, there was absolutely no reason Halo Infinite or even Halo MCC couldn't see the same growth. Of course, that isn't going to last forever, but it would have been nice to have a new influx of people, as it would have made matchmaking times a whole lot faster. The second reason is, I just wanted to see a great Halo show. The Fall of Reach only being on screen for 1 episode, and you could tell there was massive issues with the budget, and then they moved the story off planet and just leave it. That was so disappointing. Now, I do these videos as sort of documentation. How is Halo at this point in time? And then we can look back maybe 1, 2, 5 years time from now, and we can see how the franchise was. It just goes to show, if you nail the franchise's TV show, what a positive effect it can have on the video games. Fallout is evidence of this, and it also shows that when you respect the source material, you meet the viewer's expectations.
Respect the source material.
The core identity of the main characters, how well received your show can be. I think most of you guys watching this video would agree with that. If you haven't seen the Fallout show already, and you're a fan of the games, give it a watch. You're not going to be disappointed. The Halo TV series might be coming back for a 3rd season. On the Halo Infinite front, the current operation or event ends in under 2 weeks. We have absolutely no idea what is happening with the game, but I would bet my bottom dollar, as I said over a week ago now, I think we'll hear something soon. Let me know what you thought down in the comments below. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you guys later.
Okay, so he's right. If the show was good, you know, there would be so much more going on for Halo. There would be a revival, but they absolutely they fumbled the bag, you know, harder than the Lakers did last night against the Denver Nuggets. So, yeah, he's 100% right. Make sure you subscribe to his channel, follow him. We're going to watch a couple more from him with some of the stuff going on. Yeah, dude, it's literally just, there it is. That's it. If we had a good show, how different things could be. And I will say, in Halo's defense, you know, the Fallout show, it's a little bit easier for it to, you know, for them to make it a good show because I guess some of the characters aren't as specific, right? Because in the Fallout games, you play as your character, and so whereas in Halo, you play as, the Master Chief. So there's a very specific character arc and things like that. So I will say there's like that piece where they don't have to worry about, staying with that specific character and how that character acts, but they can just kind of tell a story from that universe. But like that being said, respecting the source material, respecting the universe and everything, I think is really important.